everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Hello, welcome to today's New For You event, where we bring you the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers, all value priced from the get-go. Now, if you're new to this channel, this is the Scrapbooking Made Simple channel, and I'm Stacy. I'm the owner of Scrapbooking Made Simple. Hello, hello. If you're joining us during the premiere of today's New For You event, well, you'll see a live chat happening, whether it be over here on your desktop or your laptop, maybe down below if you're on a phone or a different device. Say hello, tell us who you are, tell us where you're from, and SMS peeps from all over the globe will say hello, hello back to you. Now, what's a New For You event? Well, we do it every Thursday, 6 p.m. sunny California time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. We bring you the latest and the greatest from your most favorite manufacturers, all value priced from the start, from the get-go. These are the first collection I have to show you is so swoon worthy. I'm in love, love, love with it. But these are things you may not have seen yet, being introduced into the market just now, and we are lucky enough to have exclusive bundles that are value priced. Everything I'm showing you is also open stock, so if there's just one or two yummies that make your heart go pitter patter, that's okay. They're going to be on sale for you as well. I walk you through each of the bundles and I show you the finished samples that go with them. And well, I've got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. The first collection, completely quirky and fun and pretty, and the paper, oh, swoon on the paper. And then the next two collections, the middle one is stunning, beautiful, stunning, including the paper. And then the last one, it's just a little bit of aw. So join me. Well, I do 4 classes a week, but join me every Thursday if you want to see the latest and greatest from favorite manufacturers all over the globe at prices that are holy smokes artichokes to start with. All right, I'm going to put my glasses on. We're going to get started for today. I have Indigo Blu for you. Indigo Blu, a small family-owned company all the way from the United Kingdom. A great little company. Love them. They're like us. They get us because they're like us. They're so small, and so we understand each other and we can relate to each other. I'm going to walk you through the first bundle and then show you the samples, and we'll move on. Where is it available? Well, it's available at scrapbookingmadesimple.com, or walk into our retail store. We do actually have a retail store here in Canny Country, California. Or maybe Indigo Blu is at your retailer. Maybe you're lucky enough to still have an independent retailer who carries Indigo Blu. I don't know. It's possible. Go look, ask them. And if not, then of course we're always here for you. But we do want to support independence globally so that more of us can stay in business. It's nice to have a small mom and pop shop just down the street from you, whether it be a mom and pop cookie store or a paper crafting store or your mom and pop dry cleaner. Mom and pops always take that extra little care in everything they do because we are just like you. All right, I'm going to tilt on down. I'm going to get started for today. Well, first bundle, Dandelion Heads. Okay, that Dandelion Heads is the name of the bundle. Retails for $88.94. Your price is $71.99. And let me show you what's inside this fun little bundle. Are you ready? Me too. It's good to see everybody. Down we go. I'm my own camera person. That tells you how small we are. Don't have anything high-tech or special. I just have me and my camera and my sparkling personality. Okay, here's our first bundle for you. What comes inside? Feel like I'm a little not in the right place. Okay, what comes inside? Let me show you. So each bundle that I'm going to have for you is going to have stamps, it's going to have a stencil, and it's going to have paper. So first bundle, you've got this quirky little tree, but it has all the sentiments. The sentiments are amazing. Now this quirky little tree and these sentiments are super cute. Let's see, it's called the Giggle Tree. And we got, I feel like I should clean the house, so I'm going to go to my craft room to play until the feeling passes. Exactly. I feel like I should clean the house, so I'm going to go to my craft room to play until the feeling passes. Growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. A woman without a man is like a fish without a bicycle. I'm not great at advice, but can I interest you in a sarcastic comment? Okay, I'm not great at advice, but can I interest you in a sarcastic comment? I can't see. Giggle, the sound of happy heart. Giggle, bursts of laughter. So almost like a little definition of giggle, and there are the sentiments. And they are on red rubber. They're going to cling right to your acrylic block or your stamp positioner. So stamp number 1, which then goes with everything else I have to show you. So here's the main tree, and then I've got different trees with the different stamp sets. Oh my gosh, is she not just darling? Look at how, the shoes, I love it all. And she's nice sized, and then you've got the smaller tree, and you've got the 2 sentiments, and the sentiments on her, and she is Hazel. Hello, Hazel. I'm sorry, I don't take orders. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, I don't take orders. I barely take suggestions. Okay, I like Hazel. Hazel with a little bit of a tood. Maybe you could make Hazel have some side eye. And then we've got Robin. Look at Robin with a robin in her hair. And then another tree. And another sentiment. I'm sorry, did I roll my eyes out loud? Okay. I probably needed that yesterday. I was in a vendor meeting, and I probably needed that yesterday. So here we have Robin. And then we have another sentiment set that has a stamp of a frame, kind of a handwritten frame, hand-drawn frame, and then all of the sentiments will fit inside of it. So, be you bravely and dream big dreams. Stay curious. Tell me a story. Follow your heart. Choose to shine. Make it happen. Now you can use the sentiments on their own because they're all individual. You could use the little frame on its own and put other sentiments in it, or you can pair them together. Then we have a stencil, and this is our Indigo Blu stencil. It is a text script stencil that is so lovely. Now all of this is in the bundle, and then we get to the paper. So it's a book of paper, and it's called Dandelion Heads, which is where the name of the collection came from. And if you do not swoon over this, oh my gosh. The paper is absolutely beautiful. Whether you want to pull it out and, take your scissors and cut it out, you want to make this your own little art journal and maybe cover the front and the back with something else. But the paper really is simply beautiful. The book itself is stunning. And I can completely see it as cards, as portions of layouts. I can see it for mixed media, altered art. I can see this in junk journals. It really is a beautiful, beautiful book of paper. So it's A5 in size, which means it's half of an A4 sheet of paper. There's 24 vintage, old and distressed blank pages for journal making, card making, scrapbooking, mixed media, art projects. I agree. It is lovely, and it's 170 GSM or 115 pound. It's beautiful. So this collection has our Dandelion Heads collection has the paper, the book of paper. It has the stencil, and you can see why this stencil would look so amazing on this paper. And then you have the sentiments. Be you bravely, dream big dreams, stay curious, tell me a story, follow your heart, choose to shine, make it happen, with that additional frame that you can put those sentiments in or use them on their own. And then we have Robin. We have Hazel. I don't know where the names came from. And we have our giggle tree that has all the kind of sentiments that are funny, and then a larger tree to go with Robin and with Hazel. I think these are great. I'm not great at giving advice, but can I interest you in a sarcastic comment? So bundle number 1. And again, it should retail for $88.94. And this is brought in from the United Kingdom, so we import it directly. It is on sale for $71.94, 99 cents. And that means free shipping because it's over $50. Or you pick the 1 or 2 items that make your heart happy and go with those. Let me show you some samples. Now, SMS girl Claire made all of the samples. And here you have Hazel. You've got the stencil in the back. She's done the trees and just kind of fussy cut them out. You've got Hazel in the center, and then dream big dreams from that sentiment set. And her coloring is simple coloring. Here you've got, again, that stencil makes a great little backdrop. Be you bravely, again with the trees in there. Aren't these just darling? Claire did such a good job. Then she went into some of the paper. Now this is the Dandelion paper used with that stencil and the sentiment. Right? So that paper with that stencil is just perfect. It's perfect. It helps with the sentiment on it, but maybe you have sentiments that you can use. But coming through, and because that paper gives you open space to add that stencil, it just makes a beautiful, beautiful image. Up, and here we have Hazel again. I'm sorry, I don't take orders. I barely take suggestions. So Claire's used the sentiment. She's come in, added a little bit of inking on the back. Love the colors. Love the shoes. Did a little bit of just a freehand line around the edge. This is a simple card to make. And then another one with the paper. So here, can't you see this in your junk journals? The paper, here she's added a little bit of her own lace. We've got the stencil, again, built around the Dandelion Heads paper, and then the Stay Curious sentiment. And here we have we have Robin with, I'm sorry, did I roll my eyes out loud? Look at how fun these are. And this is not difficult coloring. This is just coloring with a marker. This isn't hard. Look at the shoes. And they're so quirky and they're so much fun. And they're different than what I've seen out there. Now we've got Robin out loud. Now see, look at the difference. She changed it from, she went from a redhead to a blonde. And again, the coloring, easy peasy. So Robin, because that's her name, Robin out loud. So Claire made a little book that has the stencil. It has all the sentiments. I'm not great at giving advice, but can I interest you in a sarcastic comment? I feel like I should clean the house So I'm going to go to my craft room and play until the feeling passes. So she's used all the sentiments on the pages with the stencil, and really just, it looks like just the trees. There's that definition. Giggle, the sound of a happy heart. 2, giddy burst of laughter, can be contagious. Aw. Synonym, laugh, snicker. Oh, it's hard for me to read them, but I think they're beautiful. And again, she just made a simple little book using the little trees and all the little sentiments. Oh, and here she's stamped. So she's got Robin and she's got Hazel in here. And she just made the little book just out of paper. This isn't anything overly done. She just made a cute little book out of it. So bundle number 1 has beautiful products. So fun, so pretty. A little bit of quirk. Yeah, we'll move her there that way. A little bit of quirky, a little bit of stunning, beautiful, a little bit of vintage, a little bit of everything into this one. And this is all from Indigo Blu, and this is their latest and greatest collection. Whether you just love Robin or you just love Hazel, or maybe it's the sentiments that get you, or you're really loving the book of paper. The bundle is where you'll see the biggest value, but all other product is on sale too. All right, so that's bundle number 1. Then we move into bundle number 2, called It's a Bit Chilly. Retails for $89.94. Your price also $71.99, which means it ships for free. And same thing, it's going to have stamps, it's going to have a stencil, and it's going to have paper. So let's see what we've got. First, I'm in love with this stamp. Oh my gosh, is that beautiful? You don't have to do much coloring on this at all. You kind of do a wash of color over the whole thing with a couple different colors and it's done. And then we have our nutcracker with all the little extras to go with. And again, they're all red rubber and the size is nice. If you're doing an A2 card, an A6 card, a 5x7 card, you've got a place to go with these. They're nice sized. Our deer woods, so our deer in the beautiful woods. Again, it's one stamp and beautifully sized, so that can be a card front, that can be an embellishment on a scrapbook page, that can be something in an art journal or mixed media, or gosh, just about anything. You could make beautiful little centerpieces for the tables with this. These are so lovely. And then snow globe. Now snow globe comes 2 ways. You've got the globe that says Merry Christmas, but then they've given you a city scene or a Christmas tree that both fit inside the snow globe. So you can choose to use the snow globe on its own and maybe put something in it that you already have, a stamp or an embellishment that's gonna fit right there, maybe a Christmas package or a gingerbread cookie, whatever, a Santa flying through. Maybe you've got a small Santa flying through, or you can use the city scene or the Christmas tree. And then we have the stencil, which is your stars. They're gonna make your night stars, or they're gonna make the stars coming off your Christmas tree, or they're gonna make your stars for 4th of July when it comes time for 4th of July. Or maybe stars for a baby shower. When do you need stars? It's kind of like the stencil for the script, the beautiful script. you can use this all year round. This isn't a one-trick pony. This is anytime you need a little bit of something for a background, either of these are going to work beautifully no matter what you're working on. And then the book, it's called It's a Bit Chilly, and that's where the name of the collection came from. So Indigo Blu's books, this is an 8x8, and they're beautiful. First off, you've got little ATC sizes in here if you want to cut those and use those. So this is an A7 size, which means if you've ever done our pocket pads with Hunky Dory, you know what size these are, and you can take the additional mirror card stock that comes with, that you can get with the pocket pads that fits A7, and just mat those easy peasy. But then look at how beautiful is this. It's all double-sided, and it's not too much, and it's not too big. The colors are magnificent. It's just enough. It's just right. Giving you beautiful winter scenes. Everything coordinates. Grab some of your silver harmony paper or some of your blue cardstock, maybe some of your teal harmony paper to go with this, and cut into it. They're not expecting you to keep them as a solid piece. We've cut into them to make several different samples, and I just think it's beautiful. Some of them we kept big. Look at how lovely. The paper is yummy. Indigo's blue paper, their paper is always amazing. And lots to look at. And then 3 more on the back. So you've got 24 beautiful designs. It's about 8x8 with your A7s on the inside and backside cover, just to give you a little something more. So the collection starts with the paper, goes into the stencil, and then we have our snow globe with the 2, or put something else in there. Gosh, a little topper would be cute. We've got the deer in the woods. We've got our gingerbread nutcracker. And we've got, what are we calling this? Our Rockin' Robin. All part of bundle number 2, called It's a Bit Chilly. Regularly $89.94. Your price is $71.99. Or you pick what makes your heart happy. Now let's look at some samples. So here's your Rockin' Robin. And see what I mean by coloring? A little ink here, a little ink there, and a little ink on the bird. Nothing dramatic, nothing shaded or highlighted or shadowed. A little bit of ink here on a baby wipe, and away we go. And then it was backed in the paper from It's a Bit Chilly. Look at how everything just looks so good together. And then here, the paper. Now the Merry Christmas was something that we had in stock. I believe the little snowflake is out of your gingerbread nutcracker, and the Christmas definition, this set right here, that's out of the next set. So we combined a few things from the last 2 sets. Isn't that beautiful though? This paper is right out of that book. And here, this paper is right out of that book. And then we took the stars. When I say we, I mean honorary SMS girl Katie. You're like, I didn't see that paper in the book. You did. Right there. So it's supposed to be trees, but we used it as stripes. We just didn't use the bottom portion. Actually, I think she used up here so that she could then use down there and a slim line. And we've got our our snow globe going in there, and she used the stencil, the star stencils, with an interference to give that twinkling blue. And our next, okay, so here we have our snow globe. This one wasn't colored in at all. It was just left in, just stamped and left in white. This one got a little bit of color going on. It's on one of the sheets of paper from It's a Bit Chilly. And then the Christmas tree has been fussy cut out and done with a glitter. Isn't that beautiful on that sheet of paper? Holy smokes, artichokes. And then the last one is for your table. You set this up. This is taking the paper. Look at the stamp framed in with some Harmony gold. Yes, that is this stamp right there. Can't you see this just sitting on for your winter scene, your fall and your harvest, and because it's got the browns going in, and your Christmas, you can make this and just kind of put this on the mantle and let it sit there. Or it can be somebody's really nice size card. Or we could have cut it down and made more of a 5x7 card. But your stamp, this is just stamped, and a little bit of brown ink to tie in the background. It's beautiful. Love this as a holiday item to holiday decor. So pretty. So bundle number 2. It's a bit chilly, but these cards are going to warm your heart. These stamps and this paper are going to warm your heart. They are. The colors, the textures you can achieve, the mixing and matching, the warmth of it, it's just lovely. And I think Honorary Katie did most of these. They're just lovely. So Honorary SMS Girl Katie, I love them. Then we move to our very last collection, which is called Tartan Treasures. Again, around $89.94 down to $71.99. So all 3 bundles have the same sale price, $71.99. Here, we've got our little elf. And I know, but I love the stars. You're like, are you the stars? I'm like, yes, I love that they come as a waterfall stamp here and as a single stamp here. And I even love the little pine. Wait till you see. Claire made us these samples and they're stunning. The pine where she used it, perfect. So we've got our little dress up Christmas tree. Then we have our little dress up elf. Now, not that you have to stamp the clothes on them. Oh no, it comes, they're red rubber. It comes completely ready to go. This one has got, have your elf a merry little Christmas. It's got a couple little sprigs going on, but look at how darling are they. Quirky, yes, absolutely. We went from just beautiful and elegant and classic and timeless to quirky. But that's the beauty of Indigo Blue. They don't do just one type of style of stamps. They do a little bit of everything. Now this is large snowflake. And this is one of the most beautiful snowflakes I've ever seen. And the size is perfect for your A2 or A6 or 5x7 card. And it's, wait till you see Claire's samples. So good. And then the Christmas definitions. So this is like when if you remember, if you were here with us, we did Halloween definitions. This is the Christmas definitions that I know Katie used right here in our bundle number 2. This is that stamp set. We did Halloween definitions, now we have Christmas definitions. And then we have our stencil, which is kind of a polka dotty. I don't want to necessarily say it's snow. I don't know if they're calling it snow because I don't know that it is. I don't, usually snow starts, you know, heavy and then lightens up as you go. I think that this is just an all over great little background stencil anytime you need it. Kind of like the stars in the script. The cursive, they all 3 stencils from each of the collections really are all year, all the time type of stencils. They are definitely not one-trick ponies. And then we have the tartan textures, which is where the name comes from. So you've got some little A7s on the inside, and then you've got your distressed tartan textures. They just do paper really, really well. The little distressed scratches and it's just yummy. The colors are bright and vibrant. It feels rich. There's a little bit of something for everybody. So you've got your creams and your burgundies and your darker greens, and then you've got your blues, teals, and reds, and then you've got your traditional green and red. There's something here for everything. There's variety and opportunity in here. And then 6 more of your A7s. So tartan textures. Yum. So we've got that. We've got our stencil. We've got our Christmas definitions. We have got our snowflake. And then we have got our dress up elf and our dress up Christmas tree. And this is our bundle number 3. Bundle number 3. Let me show you some samples. Bundle number 3. So here is our little elf. And see, Claire took the pine sprig and she went in and added it kind of as a frame around him. And the tartan paper. Have yourself a merry little, have your elf a merry little Christmas. And then she made an ornament out of that snowflake. She just stamped it. She stamped it in black, and she went in with some color and just kind of traced over and colored in. Added a little bit of bling. It's on both sides. You could pre-stamp these and die cut these and have these for when kids come over for the holidays and they want a little something to do because they're sitting at the kids' table and not the adult table. And you could put these out and let them come in and make their ornaments. So it makes the kids' table the cool table to be at. We've got our Christmas tree dress up. And here we've popped the stars. So she's cut the stars out and popped them up. And look at the beautiful. And Claire does easy coloring. She goes in there with a marker and does easy coloring. And then the tartan on the back. And then if we're talking about just simple, elegant simplicity, that snowflake with wow embossing powder. Just simple, elegant simplicity. So whether you're going elegant, you're going quirky, you're deciding to do a little craft for the kids, bundle number 3, Tartan Textures, gives you it all. It's got a little bit of classic and a little bit of quirky, all mixed in. So these are the 3 bundles we have for you this week. Bundle number 1 started us off with dandelion heads, and it had our really beautiful paper with the stencil, but it had our super fun and quirky Hazel and Robin stamps. And Claire just got it all in there. She got the stencil, she got Hazel in there, she got it all. That was bundle number 1. Bundle number 2 took us to winter. Well, it took us fall into winter because the colors are really rich and lovely, and the blues and the browns. Same thing, it's $89.94 down to $71.99. And then we finished with bundle number 3. So these bundles are only on sale for 1 week. That's it, 1 week. This is a 1-week event because next week there's another Thursday. And when there's another Thursday, well, we have another manufacturer who's bringing you something wonderful and special and unique and new, and ideally at a great price, even though it is brand new product from them. We try to honor the manufacturers by sharing their products, and then honor you by keeping the price as affordable as we can. Sometimes it's, the discount's bigger, sometimes it's less. The idea though is that you see what's coming out on the market, and if it's something that makes your heart happy and you don't have a local independent store to shop at, well then you bop on over to Scrapbooking Made Simple or come visit us in our retail store Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and pick up some of these goodies. It's meant to keep crafting accessible to many of you. And if all you did today was maybe get some inspiration, make sure it's upright, yep, inspiration. If that's what happened today, then today was worth it. Because if you can see just how, maybe I can do something like that, well, that keeps you in your hobby, and that keeps all of us happy. All right, you guys, the next time you see me will be Saturday morning for our next Saturday with Stacy YouTube craft class. It is full length, it is technique based, it is commercial free, and I have 2026. It's a little later than we had hoped for, but I have 10 gifts. I'm thinking that you're going to be able to make 10 gifts for under 20 or for around $25. I'm trying to do them for 10 gifts for about $25. And these are things that you would feel proud to give somebody and are useful and practical and are much appreciated. So join me Saturday morning for our 10 for $25. I'm hoping, I'm still keeping my fingers crossed that all the pricing comes in and we're going to be able to do it for that. I'm doing a little extra negotiating right now. Keep your fingers crossed, somewhere in that $25 range. But if you need simple, easy, fun, achievable gifts for co-workers and the mailman and the UPS guy and the whomever, people at the senior center, you just want to give them a little something to show that you were thinking about them, this is it. All right, you guys, I'll see you then. 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom on the Scrapbooking Made Simple YouTube channel. Until then, it's me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. I will see you all later. Have a great night. Bye, everybody.